In Morocco, more than 80% of wastewater is simply dumped in rivers, lakes, or seas. However, even though this issue is becoming more and more important, a lot of people are still not aware of it. If Morocco does not take the necessary precautions, it will inevitably fall into a water crisis.
Well, water resources in Morocco are different kinds. We should first talk about conventional water resources and conventional water resources. Conventionals are related to rainfall and they might be considered surface and groundwater. Then we have the unconventional, and which is about the reuse of wastewater, of course, after treatment.
Water in Morocco tends to have to go below ground before it comes back again on the surface. So if you destroy your underground reservoir, you end up with a situation where you have no surface water. Desertification in this country has been linked to the overuse of underground water resources in the main.
In Morocco and up to now, we are not recycling or reusing more than 17-18% of our wastewater. And whatever is remaining is dumped in rivers, lakes, seas, etc.
It's actually very challenging to be able to reuse wastewater. It's not so easy. Nevertheless, it's a lot cheaper than desalination. So for that reason, it's very important to pursue.
So what is coming in Morocco is receiving the wastewater, have it settle in a pound, in a basin. After a couple of weeks, we can reuse the supernatant, surnageant, okay? And whatever precipitate in the bottom of the basin, what we call sludge, we can ferment it, burn it, or just get rid of it. Well, the water station treatment work depending on the amount of money you want to spend in.
Advanced water treatment stations in Morocco are very few. One of them is the station located in Tamouda Bay in the northern city of Tétouan.
Donc la station du Tamouda Bay, ça rentre dans un projet ou dans un contexte de développement durable de la zone de Tamouda Bay. Donc la station de Tamouda Bay elle est conçue pour traiter les eaux usées de la zone de Tamouda Bay, surtout entre la zone de Kabila jusqu'à Fouta. Donc la zone de Tamouda Bay peut traiter par jour 31 000 m3 par jour.
In terms of budget, the station was conceived with a budget of 170 millions of Moroccan dirham.
Donc, pour les étapes de traitement des eaux. Donc, il y a un pré-traitement. Le pré-traitement, c'est conçu pour l'élimination des déchets grossiers et des graisses et des sables. Donc, après, il y a le traitement primaire. Le traitement primaire, son objectif, c'est l'élimination des particules de marque qui sont facilement décomptables. Après le traitement primaire, donc il y a le traitement secondaire, ou bien il s'appelle le traitement biologique. L'objectif du traitement biologique, c'est l'élimination de la pollution d'issue. D'accord. Donc après donc, le traitement biologique, il y a un décompteur secondaire. L'objectif du décompteur secondaire, c'est la séparation de la biomasse avec les eaux hyper. Le traitement tertiaire, ou bien il s'appelle le traitement de finition. Le traitement tertiaire, son objectif, il est constitué d'un filtre atamé rotatif dans les pores des micromètres, suivi d'une désinfection par le chlore gazeux. Donc, il a un objectif, comme je viens de dire, c'est un objectif de développement durable de la région de Tamouda Bay, de la protection de l'environnement. Comme je viens de dire, c'est un projet qui est comme une station verte, donc rien ne perd, c'est que se transforme. Donc l'eau sera utilisée pour l'arrosage des espaces verts, les baux seront utilisés comme compost et le biogaz sera utilisé pour la production de l'énergie électrique.
Such a treatment is not cheap. This is why, unfortunately, this is the exception. In Dait Uwa, a village nearby Ifran, people are still using old water technologies because new ones are very expensive. Farmers struggle a lot from this issue, especially since there is a serious problem of water in Morocco, as it is a desert nation. Therefore, a lot of water is lost instead of being reused.
If the water reuse level remains that low, we'll have difficulties in the future. One of the things that we learned from other people's experience in this is when your recycling water level goes up, then your aquifer recharge goes up as well. So you're not needing to use what would normally be used to replenish your aquifers below. So as a result, you end up developing resilience. The water below the ground is like stored water. And so you end up being able to withstand longer and longer and longer droughts, and you develop resilience.
Well, two main things. It's awareness, campaign of awareness, and education. And of course come the technology. Instead of dumping wastewater everywhere, rivers, lake, etc. So it's better to build a wastewater treatment unit to deal with the wastewater. But what comes first is campaign of awareness. Oh, there are plenty of laws about the reuse of water, institutional, financial. There are plenty of laws, but are we respecting them? I think to some extent.